Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's Eternal Nights. And from now on, I'll be referring it as Eternal Nights. And like always, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. But what is Eternal Nights? Eternal Nights is a Roblox game made by Cobb Studios, which was inspired by the FNAF movie. I don't really know that. I'm just assuming on similar themes between the two. And that's all I really know about them. So let's begin with the actual game. Night 1 starts with a cutscene. 4 unknown people talking about breaking into the old Freddy's Pizzeria for some thrills. Then after, grab a snack. And after that, the first night technically begins. I want to talk about the map real quick. The map is split up into 3 quadrants: the front area, the employee zone, and the back rooms. But each quadrant has something special about it. The front area has the puppet, the employee zone has the office, and the back rooms has the fuse box. But in the employee zone, you can find a drawing and a scene that looks really familiar if you watch the FNAF movie. Wink wink, nudge nudge, tickle tickle. The mechanics of Eternal Nights has 2 primary mechanics: the puppet mechanic and the fuse box mechanic, and lockers. The puppet can be found by the prize corner in the front area. You'll need power to wind it up though. The lockers are straight up a saving grace in this game. If you remove the lockers, the game would have been straight up impossible. How they work is that you'll play a small minigame if an animatronic is on you. If you mess up the minigame, you'll be dead. The fuse box mechanic. When the night starts, there will only be 3 fuses at 100%. After a fuse is done, it will respawn somewhere randomly around the map, and there only can be 3 fuses at a time. But the fuses produce bright light, so it's pretty hard to miss one. The security office can be also flawed, as the security system can be quite a challenge to use at times, and there's no point of powering the office. And also, you can't wind up the music box when you're in the office unless you're on easy mode. So the main strategy is usually to have one person on fuse room and the other person on music box duty. You know earlier how I said the first night technically begins? Well, I'm going to tell you why I said that. At the beginning of some nights, aka night 1 and 5, you'll have objectives to complete before the night begins, and the animatronics will not start up before the night begins, and the time won't start. The objectives this night is to install fuses into the fuse box and go to the security room. On the way there, you can see glimpses of Golden Freddy walking to each way to guide you. And then after, when you reach the security room, the night truly begins. The animatronics that are active this night are Bonnie and Chica. Bonnie can hear really fucking well, so you have to be quiet most of the time, but doesn't mean he can't see you. Chica is very tall, so you could just crouch and she won't see you unless if you're right in front of her. And also, she can't open lockers or crawl because she has no fucking hands. After 6 AM hits, you're greeted with an end cutscene of the 4 teens trying to leave and Golden Freddy stopping us and jump scaring us. Night 2 starts with a cutscene. The cutscene starts with one of the group members dreaming about the FNAF 4 room. A door opens and gets jump scared by Fredbear. And it turns out everyone has been having the same dream. But after a little bit of fighting of whose fault it is, the night starts. The animatronics introduced this night is Foxy and Cupcake. Cupcake just roams around the pizzeria. If you bump into Cupcake, it's not an instant death. He just takes away some of your health, but if you do it 3 times, then you're probably dead. Foxy, once he sees you, he'll dash at you at full speed until he runs into a door or you hide in a locker. If Foxy hits the security door, he'll turn around and go to the other side to get you that way. Also, if you shine a light in his eyes, he'll just make him run faster, except if it's the super light. And like that, the night ends. The night begins with another cutscene where the group of teens want to talk to Golden Freddy, and also states that the building's starting to collapse. So then, after that, we begin the night. The animatronic added in this night is Freddy. Freddy's unlike any other animatronic. He doesn't show light wherever he looks, and until he finds you, then he'll start showing light. Also, the Freddy mask doesn't work on him, sadly, and I do not recommend having him angered at you while you close the security door on him. Other than that, the animatronics just get more aggressive. And like that, another night down. Night 4 surprisingly doesn't have a cutscene or any new animatronics added. So let's go on to the next night. The night doesn't start with a cutscene, but it starts with an objective: go to the fuse room. Once you're in the fuse room, Golden Freddy takes all the fuses and leaves. You can guess that the animatronic added in this night is Golden Freddy. He walks around, and when he's in this walking state, he can attack you like any other animatronic, or he can sit, but if you stare at him for too long, he'll scream at you, then end your run. After the clock hits 6 a.m., you'll get a cutscene of you getting spring locked. Since 1979, Fredbear's Family Diner has been a place where fun comes to life. Founded by William Afton and Henry Emily, with their innovative technology and entertainment created the leading duo Fredbear and Spring Bonnie with their revolutionary spring lock system, which allows staff members to wear the suits. Oh boy, nothing can go wrong! In 1983, the fun got even bigger with Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Today, around 4 a.m., an employee at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, known for its giant animatronics that entertain children, was bit on the head by one of the active machines, and the bite was caused by an injury from the frontal lobe of the employee. Where have we heard that one before? At this point, there's no debate that the animatronics are possessed by spirits, by the ghostly sounds in the hallways when no one is listening, by the animatronics stomping around at night looking for their next victim. And the owner moved the animatronics off-site, and this sticky note says, "It was hell dragging them all the way here. I almost got caught on the way by those cops." But the real question comes, which animatronics did he bring? Was it the toys or Freddy and the gang? That will be up to you guys to decide in the comments right now. Decide! A couple decades pass, 4 teens decide to break into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza for the thrills. After experiencing the animatronics, they try to leave, but Golden Freddy jump scares them and stops them. After that, the kids start having dreams about Fredbear biting their frontal lobes. Then they start realizing that they have to leave soon or the building will collapse on them. A couple nights later, after fighting tooth and nail, they try to get to the exit, but it gets blocked by a collapsed roof. By the way, I just want to say how easily you could just climb over that. But Golden Freddy's behind them and chokes them out and puts them into the spring lock device. I enjoyed the game. It has flaws like any other game. Of course, it's not perfect, but I really liked how it worked. The Office could do a little bit more work, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first time doing this. Leave some tips in the comments of what I should improve on, and yeah. Okay. See you later, and next video, I don't know, I'll do another Roblox video. Bye.